My day was odd, to say the least. It began like any other day, with me quiet, literally rolling out of bed, mumbling incoherent nonsense as I prepared myself for the rest of the day. While eating breakfast, I got a phone call. "Who is this?" I asked, as I was not expecting a phone call and the number was private. "What in God's name are you doing with my daughter?" The anonymous voice growled in a voice so deep it almost seemed inhuman. "I'm afraid you have the wrong number. I'm by myself at the moment," I replied, just before I hung up the phone and finished getting ready for the day. After getting ready, I went to work. While at work, one of my coworkers came up to me and started rambling about how he knew what my favorite animal was, how he watched me in the bathroom, and how he was planning on breaking something and telling everyone that it was me, and then explained to me that he was in fact a dead skull. "No, Robert," I began. "I can assure you that you are still alive. Whether your skull can be considered a living being is up for debate, though. I'll have to ask you to stop watching me in the bathroom. It'd also be quite excellent if you didn't place the blame for your mischief upon me. But thank you for getting to know me well enough to remember my favorite animal. You're a real pal." I was trying to hitch a ride back home because my car broke down the other week. Someone finally stopped for me, and I walked up to the car and opened the passenger door. At that very moment, a skeleton popped out. "I'm so sorry. I should have moved that," my ride had begun to explain. Apparently he was a science teacher and took his full-scale replica of a human skeleton to and from work every day. "No problem. I'm sorry for not catching it in time before it fell and hit the ground. Thanks for picking me up, by the way." I told him where I needed to go, and he took me there. He was quite a nice fellow. As I was walking to the front door of my apartment, I felt sudden chills. I couldn't really explain what it was, but as I drew closer to the door, the feeling became stronger. As I touched the door, I could sense something eerie on the other side of the door. Regardless, I decided to open the door, get on the floor, and pick up the dancing toy dinosaur that I would have otherwise stepped on. Sitting on the living room couch, I continued to read my book when I suddenly hear a hysterical cackling. "You may have avoided us for this long, John, but we're here for you now, you see. You weren't destined to save your race from us demons. You are the I'm sorry." I cut the loud person outside my door off. John actually lives in apartment 6. This is apartment 4. But you won't find him there. He's actually in space right now, yeah. Something about a job offer? I don't remember, but you'll have to catch him another time." After that, there was silence. The person must have stormed off, disappointed. And that was my day. I'm sitting up in bed, entering my day into this creepypasta website. I really must be getting to bed, though. I have a whole day waiting for me tomorrow. As for this one, well, today was almost scary.